This is Charlie Brun. I like to share the experience I had at Abhayagiri Monastery in Redwood Valley in California. Sometimes things happen the way I had never imagined, thinking the way I've been thinking, doing things the way I've been doing. None of this would ever happen. The trip to Abhayagiri Monastery was a new experience, the first time ever. Thanks to John and Dan Rabb for providing this first monastic experience, one that will remain with me for the rest of my life. The trip began on Saturday, September 29, 2018, from Sarasota to San Francisco by plane, and continued the following day by car for about 3 hours or so. Due to the flight delay, our visit was shortened by one night. On the way to monastery, we stopped in a small town, Ukiah, to get some produce and other food items appropriate for the monastery. We arrived at Abhayagiri in the afternoon, shortly before a special event with several other people who came to practice Dharma and meditation on that day. By staying at the monastery, all of us must abide by the 8 precepts. Example of these includes not eating after the main meal, which ends between noon and 1 o'clock, until breakfast at 7 o'clock the next day. Guests at Abhayagiri shall participate in the daily routine, including the morning group meditation, which begins at 5 a.m., and in the evening group meditation, which begins at 7 or 7:30 p.m. The daily morning routine also includes a brief chore and a 3-hour work period. The meal preparation begins at 8 o'clock and ends at 10 o'clock, as the representative of the monk will come in the kitchen and to accept the food offering. We will then go to the special place for blessing and to reflect as monks chant before the meal. I use this food not for fun, not for pleasure, not for fattening, not for beautification, but only for the maintenance and nourishment of this body, for keeping it healthy, for helping with the spiritual life, thinking that I will allay hunger without overeating, so that I may continue to live blamelessly and at ease. At approximately 10:45, we eat the meals in silence. This is the main meal and the last meal of the day. However, at 5:30, we meet up for tea and pana, which is some small finger food including but not limited to dry fruit, chocolate, cheese, all cut up into small pieces. This is also a very good time to meet informally with the monastic. It is essential to familiarize ourselves with the monastic etiquette prior to arrival. Understanding the code of the monastic discipline will help building a good relationship between lay people and monks. Without this daily support, the Sangha could not continue. Monk and nun are prohibited from processing money and from storing food. They are completely dependent on the laity for many simple things, such as the preparation and offering food, pruning vegetation, and digging in the earth. I am very happy to have had this experience. Thanks again for the opportunity.